I came to Germany because the situation in Syria, in Damascus, was disastrous. We lived very close to a military airport, which was bombed almost every day. It was impossible for my child to go to school. Then I got a visa to travel to Germany legally.
Salma Armachi has been living in Berlin for 3 years now. She's been receiving state support. Just a few weeks ago, she started her own catering company. She's already delivered her first orders for Syrian specialties, like savory pastries filled with spinach, onions, nuts, and her own secret spice mixture.
As soon as I got to Germany, I started learning German. But my German isn't yet good enough to allow me to work in my former profession. In Syria, I also helped out in a home for the poor, where I gained plenty of experience working in a large kitchen. I can draw on that for my own business.
Armachi's children help as much as they can. Her son takes care of sales and distribution. They're grateful that Germany has offered them a new home and new prospects for the future. But what do they think about the attacks on refugees and their hostels?
I feel safe, and I trust that the state will punish these people and keep them in check.
These 3 Syrian refugees have set up their own business too. They're developing an app intended to help migrants navigate their way through Germany's bureaucratic jungle. It answers important questions, such as how to open a bank account here. And it provides documents and forms that have been translated into a range of languages.
It's even harder in our situation because of our refugee status, because we get social help, and especially that since the business we're starting does not generate income for us at start or for a certain period of time, which makes it even a little bit more harder to deal with the job center and getting the crowdfunding and even registering with our status and everything, so yeah.
A non-profit organization has offered the 3 men workspace to develop their app. Here, they pay just 30 euros in rent. Migrants and refugees can also get much-needed feedback on their business ideas here. The idea is to encourage more refugees to become self-reliant.
Becoming an entrepreneur in Germany means that you have to have a certain amount of money to become an entrepreneur, to become legal, to have your legal entity. You have to raise money to make that happen. In other countries, even banks, they offer different lines for you to become entrepreneurs, to get a loan and so on. But when you are a refugee and you are overcoming your own legal situations, you don't have the time to think how you're going to solve the whole legal procedures of becoming an entrepreneur.
Yasmin Catering also had help to get it up and running. Now the family business has to contend with other everyday problems, like finding a commercial kitchen that they can rent to prepare the food. This one is affordable. It costs just 15 euros an hour.
Sometimes we get a request, but we don't have a kitchen at our disposal. I can't afford to turn down any potential orders like that. We need more customers to grow our business. Transporting the food to the customer is also difficult, but the main problem is the kitchen.
Salma Armachi found it difficult starting again from square one, but ultimately she saw no alternative to self-employment. It was either that or stay on welfare benefits. In Syria, her family ran its own business. Their livelihood was secured.
Our business has made a good start. I'm optimistic I'll be able to live off the profits in 3 months' time. I want to be independent again.
The entrepreneurs are also hoping that in the future, they'll be able to help create jobs for fellow Syrians here in Germany.